Hi, Wanted to Grow Melly. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you what I like to carry with me since I have aligners. I have been wearing aligners for 9 months now, and throughout this time, I have learned tips and tricks that have really helped me kind of get through having them. And today I want to show you what my little kit looks like. Right now, I just kind of put it in a bag and carry it with me, but you can just, shop online, get a little like makeup bag or something like that to carry everything with you. Normally, I do clean my aligners with an ultrasonic cleaner, but when I'm on the go, I don't always have that. And when I go and stay at 2 weeks ago, I had a meeting where I had to stay overnight. I didn't take that with me just because it was only one night and it was just, it's more hassle. But on a normal basis, if I'm going for more than an hour, like I'm just going to the grocery store, I'm fine. But if I'm going out for a full day, like yesterday we went hiking and I wanted to have my toothbrush. I wanted to have everything with me. And then after that, we were going to eat. So there's certain things, like if I'm going to eat, I'm going to want my floss. I'm going to want my mouthwash, which is a few of the things. So I have this little Crest mouthwash. And this one originally, I bought for $1. And this one helps if you're just want some minty freshness, or maybe you just drank something and you don't have time to floss. You can just swish a couple of times and then you're good to go. I dumped out the Crest. I just wanted the little bottle, so I dumped out the Crest and I ended up putting my non-alcoholic Act mouthwash in here, so that's why it is green instead of blue. They recommend the non-dyed mouthwash for Invisalign, but I haven't been able to find it. So I have the green one. So I have my mouthwash, and then like I mentioned, I also have my tooth floss. Tooth floss is so important. At home, I have my water pick and my floss, but when you're on the go, obviously you can't do that. You can also buy those little plastic ones, but I just like to have my basic floss. I like this waxed one because I just feel like it's smoother than the little picks. And I also just, using this kind of floss, I feel like it's cleaner than the picks. Then I have my Pronamel toothpaste. So right now I have been using Pronamel just because my teeth are extra sensitive because they are shifting and doing what they got to do. So I have this small little toothpaste, and everything is mini size. Then I have this ortho key. The ortho key I like to carry. Sometimes I forget this and it is so annoying. It is my case for my aligners, and it is annoying when you don't have it because you have to put it into a paper towel, and of course they always say if you put in a paper towel then you can possibly throw it away. You don't want to do that. And it's also just neater. I don't want to put them in my, I have had to put them in my pocket in a paper towel. I've had to put them in my purse. So I'm just feel really good when I take this because I can put it on the table and it's nice and neat, and it doesn't, people are okay with it. They're not going to be, oh, you put your liners. So I'll just take them off. I won't take them off in front of everybody. Usually I will turn, and I think most of the time people think I'm looking in my purse. If I'm really comfortable with them, then obviously I'm taking them out. But I'll just put this kind of tucked under my plate or whatever. Usually plates are just a little bit, so I kind of just put it close to my plate, just kind of out of sight. What I have in here is, right now I have my other ortho key. I was literally missing these for months, and now I found both of them. Ortho keys are great because you don't have to put your finger in your freaking mouth. It is always so gross. Oh, I'm missing one thing too. I'll have to show it later. But my ortho key is great because if your hands are not clean and you really need to take out your aligners, or they're not as clean as you want to be, sometimes you don't want to stick your whole finger in your mouth when you're around other people. This is great because you just hook this little part. Oh. What the heck? Okay, it's still on? What the heck? Okay. Okay. I have like the sound bar right by me. And it was making weird noises. So, ortho key. They're great. You just like hook the very back, kind of like how you're gonna take them out with your nail. You put it on the very back molar, on the plastic, not on the molar, but on that side and end, and then you kind of just pull it off, and then you don't have to put your whole finger in your mouth. So having your ortho keys is great. Your case. And I have rubber bands. So if you wear rubber bands, I recommend adding a few into your case, because then if you lose it, if you have to take it off to eat, I only have to wear mine at night. Well, I have to wear them for 12 hours, so night and then a couple hours during the day. And so I like to have a few extra rubber bands, because if I end up staying like longer than I thought, and I want to start like my 12 hours, then I can just, I have them with me. The next thing that I like to carry in my kit is wax, and this one is empty. Well, almost empty. These little, I think I got a set of 12 for maybe like $10 on Amazon. And wax, for some reason, so like my aligners will start like to dig into my gums, but like I'll be at home and then I won't notice it till later. And I think it's just like it's been digging into my gums, or into my like side of my mouth, but I don't notice until like it's really like, cut it raw. And that will happen when I'm like out and about. So if you have wax with you, then you can put it on any of those little areas that are bothering you. It sucks when you're out and about and then you're just like trying to go about your happy dandy day and it is just like cutting you. It is really annoying. So if you have a little bit of just one of these little wax things with you, then you can just put it in that trouble area, and again, you are good to go. I have a few of these. I have them in my backpack. I have them in the house. I have them in my car, but then I also have it with this kit. The 8th thing that you want in your kit is some lip balm or chapstick, something that's going to keep your lips moist. I have noticed that my lips have gotten more chapped since I've had aligners, and I don't know where that is, and it seems to be a pretty common thing. So if you have some sort of lip balm that's not going to get on your aligners, that will save you just from hurting. Like, it just sucks. I think your mouth just dries up, and then if you're not drinking enough water and all that good stuff. So some lip balm or something with you will help you out. The last thing, so number 9. So the last thing that you want to include that I don't have with me because I have it in the back in my sink is your toothbrush. You want to have, I actually have 2 toothbrushes. Well, I have 3 because I have like my electric toothbrush that I keep at home, but my teeth have been so sensitive that I don't use it very often. But your toothbrush that you have in your kit, I would recommend having one in your kit, one at home. That way you don't have to be taking stuff out, because most likely you won't put it back in. So your toothbrush is, obviously really important. You can, rinse your mouth and in some cases, or just put the mouthwash in some cases. However, there will be those cases that you really want your toothbrush and you want to really feel that clean, especially if you eat something that's extra sugary or extra sweet or extra acidic or something like that. You don't want that sitting in your aligners. And you'll also need to brush your aligners if you don't have like your ultrasonic cleaner with you. That was the last thing, but if you want to add like an extra thing to your kit, if you have space for it. So this is pretty much what it looks like. It's not very much, but if you decide you want to be extra careful, one more thing that I will sometimes carry with me for an overnight trip is an aligner cleaner. And I have some from, I can't remember who the maker is, but it's pretty much like, it looks like toothpaste, but you put it in your aligners and it kind of does the job of the ultrasonic cleaner. It gives it just that extra clean, because you will notice that sometimes, even though you brush them and brush them, like they start getting stained. But those other like aligner cleaners like will do the job, and they'll get you like nice and clean and transparent again. So that's another thing that you can add to your kit, but it's not necessary. The orthodontist, my orthodontist, just recommended that I, you know, brush my aligners. But I ran out of like the tablets for my ultrasonic cleaner, and I hadn't been using it that way. And I really missed it. So I really like it. So if you're going like on a long trip, I would recommend, if you can take your ultrasonic cleaner, then do it. But if you don't want to go through that hassle and buying like an aligner cleaner, sometimes they're foam, sometimes they're like a toothpaste, like a gel. I would recommend adding that to your kit. So that is everything in my kit. I promise it will save the day if you have aligners. I love mine. I carry my things with me all the time. I mean, everything, they make it travel size nowadays, so it's perfect. And you can make it look cuter with a different bag, not this. I don't even know what this bag is from, but this is it. If you all have questions, let me know in the comments. If there's something in here that you have found to be like the one thing that you're missing, let me know too. Maybe I'll add it to my kit. I'm getting refinements soon, or at the end of next month, so there might be some other things that I could add to my kit. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I will see you all in the next video.